So I'm just reading about this. And yeah, I'm reading about this on my Apple MacBook laptop. So the iPhone Pocket by Issey Miyake is $150. It comes in lots of different colors. It says it's sold out. So it's like this seatbelt strap almost. It's like a large waistband. I actually don't know how you would carry the model who's modeling this. It's crazy. Like this is not how you would actually. You're supposed to slip your phone through the hole, and then it's just supposed to. It's not clear how this is convenient because the pictures they have, because you're supposed to hold it through the hole with your hand, have your hand through the hole and hold it like a purse almost. But then here's one with the phone wrapped around the purse, so I don't know why you wouldn't just put your phone in your purse. I mean, it's fun. It's definitely not $150 worth of fun. iPhone Pocket is a collaboration between Apple and Issey Miyake based upon a mutual respect and shared approach to design. It's inspired by the concept of a piece of cloth. I'm not making this is from their website. And features a singular 3D knitted construction designed to fully 3D knitted as if there's any other type of of course it's 3D knitted. Designed to fully enclose iPhone while expanding to fit your everyday items, featuring a ribbed mesh structure with the qualities of the original pleats by Issey Miyake. iPhone Pocket is a beautiful way to wear and carry your iPhone. When stretched, the open textile subtly reveals its contents and allows you to peek at your iPhone display. It's 14% nylon, 85% polyester, 1% polyurethane. Horrendous. So we are going to do ours in 100% wool. I have a little swatch here that I was doing something else with, and it's actually going to fit perfectly with my phone. So I'm thinking I'm going to do 26 stitches, and it's going to be knit in the round, but I don't want to do 26 stitches if I'm going to do a 2x2 rib, because 26 divided by 2 is 13. And so that gives me an odd number if I'm doing knits, purls, knits, purls, knits, purls. We need to end on 2 purls to then go 2 knits. This makes sense. So I'm going to do 28 stitches because then we have 16 sets of 2 knits and 2 purls and 2 knits and 2 purls. I'm going to go ahead and cast on double pointed needles. I have a circular knitting needle that this could work on, but I tend to get lost and confused when I'm using my circular knitting needle for the little tiny things, and this is going to be a quite small project. So I'm going to use my DPNs, and we're going to do 28 stitches. For the cast on, I'm just doing a simple long tail cast on, nothing fancy. There are cast ons you could do because that start out the ribbing right away, but I'm not gonna put much thought into it. I'm gonna put as much thought into this as they put into their product. So we're gonna keep things quick and easy. There's 28 stitches. I'm going to connect it in the round and then start building up the 2x2 rib. So here's what I've done. I've actually knit a lot more, but then I realized I was going way too long and it didn't need to be that long. Because for some reason I was thinking I was gonna Well, and I think I even explained it. Like I was gonna knit it a lot, and then I was gonna like connect it like this to make a big loop. But upon further inspection, I don't think the Apple things are. They're not even doing that. So I'm gonna go in and close the end of this when I'm finished, and then it's just gonna be like the loop is gonna be. I'll show you what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna split this here. So I've already got this just on 2 needles. I'm going to build these up separately, flat knitting now, each side. So I'm not going to be knitting in the round again. And then I'll join back up in the round at the end, and that will create the loop. For some reason, I was thinking that we had to like do it like this, but that would be giving Apple too much credit. So, I mean, this is as much as I've gone, and I think that's enough for this phone to sit in. So it's about perfect length for that. And yes, I have an iPhone SE. It's saved me a lot of money over the years. So it'll fit in just like that, and that'll be perfect. This will be shut up though, so it'll slip in through this side. So I've split it evenly like so. So I guess actually it'll be like this, and the phone will sit like this. I am going to flat knit this now. So here's my working yarn, and we're now on, I guess, what would be considered the purl side. I'm just going to go in, and instead of knitting in the round, I'm going to flat knit this. So we've got a purl stitch up first, and then we're knitting, and then 2 purls, 2 knits, and we're ending on a purl. Turning it around now, so instead of picking up this other one's just going to sit here. We are back on the front, and we're going to do it again. So knit, purl 2, knit 2. So that's like 3 rows, and we're already got about an inch there. It's not bad. So this will go pretty fast, but I'm going to build it up for quite a bit of length here. So I'd say that's about 20 or so rows. So I'm going to get to it, and then we'll do this one. So now I'm going to cut my yarn here and just leave that there. And then we'll come back. I'm just going to bring in the yarn here, and we're just going to jump right in. And we've got a knit here. And then 2 purls. 2 knits. 2 purls. And we'll just keep at this again and build up this side until it matches the other. Now I've got enough length on both sides, even. So I'm going to bring them back together now. It's got the yarn here, and I'm just going to jump back in, connect the 2 sides, like so. Knit, and then purl 2. So knitting back in the round again is just going to connect them again, and I'll build it up for just a couple more rows, I think. Hey, check that out. So we've got a nice little thing. The connection is good. I think I only need to build it up a couple more, an inch or 2, and then I can cast it off and be done. I'm ready for my new job at the Apple factory. I'm gonna finish this off with, I'm not gonna cast these off. I'm gonna do the Kitchener stitch, which just does a nice, you use it for the end of a sock. And I mean, they're calling this the iPhone sock, or the, what are they calling it? The Apple sock, iSock. You use it for the end of socks, so it just makes kind of a nice rounded cap, and I think that'll look nice for this. I'm gonna go back though, and I'm gonna just weave straight across on this to close up the bottom. I'll turn it inside out, I think, and then do it. But I'll do that in a second. So Kitchener stitch for this one. Kitchener stitch is something that I have written down, and I can never, because it's just one of those things you can't memorize, and it's impossible to like focus on anything else other than doing the Kitchener stitch when you're doing it, because it's just so finicky and weird. So nobody distract me while I do this. Set up, front, put in as if to purl and leave. Back, put in as if to knit and leave. And then front, we knit off and purl, we leave it there. And then we go back, we purl off, and then knit, but we leave it in there. Front, knit off, purl, and leave. Back, we purl off. Cool. Nice and squared off. I'm gonna trim off the tail now after I weave it in a little bit. And then I'll close off the bottom, and then we'll see if this thing actually works. Yeah, this is so stupid. Oh, what's this? This is my Apple sock. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid because it actually looks exactly like they have in the it works. I mean, and it looks cool, but this is how the models were. It's the dumbest waste of my time that I've ever spent. The phone fits, it holds, it's not gonna come flying out. And I guess, I mean, the concept is you walk around with this instead of putting the phone in your pocket, because that'd be too obvious. And then you can just easily slide it out and take a look at what you need to look at on your phone. And then and then you slip it back in. And then you head out on your way. This is why I don't try to chase the trends with the YouTube videos, because it's just a pointless endeavor, and I really cannot fake the excitement over this. It's already kind of falling apart. It's very shabby chic though, so you know, if you need a Christmas idea, it'll save you $200 from having to buy the Apple one. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna clock out of my shift at the Apple factory. Like and subscribe. I also have a new book coming out, so pre-order that, and I'll see you next time.